What's happening? I wanted to make this video for those out there that are curious about option calls. First, I want to say this. I would advise that you buy stock. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. Remember that. This is just your boy trying to get some game on stocks, crypto, and a little bit of investing. You know what I'm saying? But for those that do want to know, because they would like to participate, I want you to know it's very risky. But I want to simplify it again, because that video was a little long and it might have broke it up a little bit and you might not have understood it. All right, as you can see, right now I have 3 option calls for BTBT and 1 put option. And I happen to purchase a put option, which is the belief that the stock will go down. Okay. And I made that $5 put option because BTBT is associated with Bitcoin. It's a mining company. Might do a few other things, but right now the stock is pumping based on their mining capabilities, mining Bitcoin. Okay. They were running up real hard, so I decided to make a put option just in case it decided to crash like SOS happened to. All right. Right now, as you can see, it was only a $45 option. I'm down 82%, 37 bucks. Okay, you got the bid, you got the volume, you got all that. You got the data. This determines how much you'll make. The gamma as well. You have the theta. That is basically what you will pay based on time decay. Okay, so every day you hold a contract, you have to pay for that contract, for holding that contract. You see, I have 100 shares of this put option, which is the belief that this will go down to $4.55. Okay. Then you see here, I have call options. I've already flipped BTBT and made probably about 2K, maybe a little bit more. And I did that because it was on a run up, because Bitcoin was running up. Bitcoin shot up to about 46,000, maybe like 600 and something. And we had a massive run up for BTBT. BTBT ended up running up to about 20 bucks, almost 21 bucks. As you can see right here, it says the high is 33, 52-week high is 33. But last week, I believe it was Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, Tuesday or Wednesday, it went to about 21, almost $20, $20.50, something like that, 20.60, something like that. All right. And just based off of the information and homework that I do, and some of the professionals or advanced traders that I like to listen to, and based on the psychology, I understand now from being in it for a while that anything that's tied to Bitcoin is going to extremely pump. And if Bitcoin goes down, based on my understanding from a little bit of history and from learning from these professionals, is that any stock, if Bitcoin goes up 10%, a lot of these stocks are going to go up 30, 40, 50%, or these cryptocurrencies, on these exchanges. If Bitcoin goes down 10%, a lot of these cryptocurrencies could go down 30, 40, 50, 60%, even more, because they're driven by Bitcoin, and just based off that information, that is the reason why I decided to jump into BTBT. And I also jumped into SPRT. This is support.com. Okay, because they're running with Bitcoin. These are mining stocks. But the reason why I tell you guys to be careful and just buy stocks, remember I'm not a financial advisor, is because these stocks are very volatile. They're running and moving. People are trading them, jumping in and out. And it doesn't mean just because a stock jumps up 30, 40, 50% that it's going to stay there the next day or that moment, that minute. Stocks are volatile. They move, very dramatically, you know what I'm saying, and violently. So it's just, I feel like the best advice I could give to someone is educate yourself, get some professional financial advice, and do as much homework as possible and buy stocks and invest and hold, because it shows through history that they come off a lot better when they hold and let stocks reach their potential through time. You see what I'm saying? So, just to, like I said, keep breaking it down just a little bit more. You have call options. Call options are in the belief that a stock will go up. Okay, so right here, as you can see, and you can place call options by the dates given. And you can do weeklies, monthlies, yearlies. Okay. Right now, as you can see, I have this position from 2/18/22. And that's because I believe that Bitcoin is going to go at least to $75,000, $80,000 before the year is out. There are a lot of professionals and a lot more advanced crypto analyzers and the tech guys and gurus and very advanced nerds that are well advanced than me. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to this space, and they believe Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000. I think it can get over that 70 because we saw it at 64,000 mark, 65 almost. So I think it can get to about 75. Because I believe if they're telling you 100. Think a little bit under that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they will lock on to a target that they're given because they may not have any understanding of what's going on. So me personally, I look at it like, okay, well, I think you can go 10,000 or 15, maybe even 20 above what our previous high. That's how I look at it when I look at the charts and I look at the history. You see what I'm saying? But as you can see, I was given the choice to purchase an option. I did. I received 100 shares on this one contract of BTBT that I hold until February 18, 2022. And this is with the belief that it's going to go to $25. Now, as you can see, BTBT has already went to 33 bucks, I think it said. Was it 30? Yeah, 33 bucks. So that will be $13 above that strike price. So that could potentially be thousands of dollars extra if it goes $13 above that strike price. Now, a lot factors into it as far as the volatility, the delta, the gamma, and everything like that, which, I think you should listen to a more advanced trader break that down. Even though I understand it, I wouldn't want to give you my way of understanding it. I would rather you get a professional opinion and analysis about it and breakdown. But that's pretty much, a call option. You believe that it's going to go up. You have strike prices. As you can see, if I wanted to buy right here, a call option for, it'll be 195. I would advise you, beginner investors and traders, to play with the price. And as you can see, even down here, look where now you can see where it says data 0.6733. This is how much you'll be making. I think it's $67 after the strike prices hit. So if it goes up to, if the break even price is 14.45 and you happen to exceed that, that's when you will start to make 67 bucks based on, I mean, the volume and everything. It could, I mean, I've seen investors make, after going over a strike price, maybe $2-3. I've seen some investors make like $75, $80 every 10 cent that stock has moved up and upward. I'm not now, like I said, listen to a more advanced trader, because they'll be able to break that down a lot more. But I do understand that the volatility and and a lot more factor and a few other factors determine how high that price can go. That's the reason why I showed you beginner investors and traders, that AMC call that those AMC calls that I happen to have that exploded. I only paid $450, maybe $500 for 3 option calls, and at the height it reached 21,000, those 3 option calls, and I pulled out like close to 10 grand, maybe a little over 10 grand. So, and this is not to brag. I'm realizing that people would like to know how you're advancing, and they also want to know the hits. And I've taken a lot. Believe me, I took a big hit on AMC, and I say that because I could have rolled over some of 1 or 2 of those options that I had and went longer. Out of the money. I mean, I said out of the money, like longer as far as time. I could have went and bought maybe, January 23rd and 2023 option. As you can see, I can go here about option call. I definitely believe it's going to go back over 50 bucks. Option call 1700. That would have been, that wouldn't have been too much, after profiting, if I would have took all those profits at that moment. I just happened to believe that it was going to go at least to 100 bucks, and then I was going to take profits, which, it didn't happen. And now, I'm holding a call until Friday just to see what actually happens. And I've lost profit off of that call. I can show you, this is the reason why I would. Now, as you can see, I'm up 900%. But this one call option was at least $6,000 at one point, $7,000. So, that's the reason why, if you don't know when to jump in, if you don't know when to get out, you can easily lose those gains. And that's how a lot of people blow up their accounts. So that's the reason why I say to beginner investors and traders, buy stocks. If you do decide to trade, make sure you get some financial help, some professional financial help. I'm not an advisor. I'm a motivation, I'm a motivational speaker, and based on my experiences, I want you beginner investors and traders to do better than I did. I made a lot of mistakes. I could have made a lot more money. Even though I'm okay, I could have been a lot better off. I mean, I'm talking about a lot if I'd have made decisions based on the psychology that I have now, instead of being an excited trader thinking that the stocks would move the way that we were told that they could, instead of having discipline and understanding of how the market operates. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that a year and a half ago. I was still excited about the gains that I was making, and wow, it really does work. Investing is worth it. And what was I afraid of? These were all the things that I was thinking, and getting caught up in that excitement, winning for those moments. Even though I won big, I've also taken a lot of losses that could have stacked on top of that win, that big win, and could have created something else. But I'm okay with it because of the experience and understanding and knowledge that I've gained. And that's the only reason why I decided to do this, because I want people to experience or learn or try to at least gather up some information to, look into this. I don't want nothing, I don't want anything. I just want people to have a more comfortable life, more peace of mind. And this will give us an opportunity to get to know each other and bounce ideas, give each other strategies and tips, and that's just, and it's bringing people together, and that's what it's about, and changing things and helping people. So, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of try to break that down a little bit about calls and puts. A call option is the belief that a stock is going to go up. Put option is the belief that a stock is going to go down, and you have your strike prices. Now you have to determine what the best strike price for you, which most will go in the money. Like I said, I'm in the money call if a stock price is at $5. And, let's take it back. As you can see right here, you have strike prices. You have a 225 strike price, then you have a 179. That a 179 would be considered out of the money, okay? Because the price is 330, 350. You are saying that it's going to go to 35.79. So that is out of the money. It's $2 above. Now, if you buy a break even of 35.25 at 225, which is under 33.50, you have just bought a call in the money. Okay, so that is better, and you will probably automatically see profit on your account, because you are already 25 cents under the strike price. You see, so anything as the stock goes 10 cents, 20 cents, you will start to gain probably 50 cents, $1, and then, so on and so forth. And like I said, that's not the exact amount. It's a few things that factor into the price going up higher and higher. Okay, then you have a put, which is the belief that a stock is going to go down. You have put option in the money, which is above, which is $34, because right now that the stock is 33.50. So you believe the break even price is going to go to 31.66. So right there, if I buy a $34 put, I'm in the money. I'm good. Anything above that, I'm good, because we're at 33.50. The price is going lower. It is going down. So I'm already at $34, as you can see. So anything, below $34 is a win if we can reach 31.66. Okay. Now, if I do an option call, a put call for a put, I said a put call, brains everywhere. Now, if I do a put for $177 at $33, I'm out of the money, because it's at 33.50. Okay, so it's not complicated. It's very simple. If you look into it and do your homework. Okay, but that's just a very simple way of checking it out and breaking it down. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. I would advise a beginner investor, trader, to get as much information and educate themselves as much as possible before they decide to do this, and talk to a financial advisor, because I ended up getting, I'm not going to say lucky, because I've done a lot of homework. I spent a lot of nights up, a lot of mornings, daytime hours, soaking up information. And I ended up getting in a time where a lot of people that were into this information happen to capitalize off of. So I'm not going to just solely, put it on all the homework that I was doing, even though that's 95% of it. I still have to acknowledge the fact that I was blessed to just fall into this information and it changed a lot. So hopefully that can help you get some better information about option calls. I hope that I helped a little bit. Remember, this is hood money investing. This is not Wall Street. You made a wrong turn. You're going to see barrels with fire coming out of them. You're going to see boarded up buildings, cats and dogs running all over the place. And you may think it's unorganized, but it's organized chaos. You see? This is hood money investing. We growing, we building, we learning, and I still consider myself a beginner because, I'm soaking up a lot still, man, and I'm learning new things because of all this corruption and the lies and all the stuff that's happened in the stock market. And it definitely, it advanced my knowledge when it comes to the stock market. So I appreciate y'all for listening. I'm out of here.